Hello YouTubers, Manny here from Manny's How To Workshop with a video on how to install an outdoor cold water shower. And the reason why I chose to install a cold water shower out here is because here in Florida it gets so damn hot during the summer that you sweat your balls off. So I thought of, hey, you know what? After a long day's work out in the yard, you're sweating like crazy. Keep a pair of swimming trunks by the outside door here with a towel, and before you go in the house all filthy and like, you can just get under the shower, cool off a bit, and towel off, and then go inside. So anyway, that's my idea anyway. But so here's my location that I chose to install it on. So this is my side yard water spigot, and right there where those two pieces of board is where I'm going to make my platform using some blocks that look like this. I'm going to put some crushed stone on the bottom to help with some drainage, and then use one of those landscape borders, the black PVC plastic pieces, like, hold on a second, I'll show you a second here. Alright, so this piece right here is what I'm going to use, and it gets mounted just like that. This is the side that goes up against the block like so, and then you take some plastic nails, secure them on the ground. So basically I'm going to make me an L shape right there, going this way and back, just to help keep the blocks in place. So like I said, this is going to be the spot because my water source is right there, and one of the pieces you're going to need is this Y connection here, the splitter, because I use this for my garden hose here. So I'm going to tap off of this, come this way, and then go straight up. And what I did already is I marked it, see the pencil mark there, with the clamp locations. There's 4 of them, and my shower head is going to be way up there. Of course, what I did was I stood here on this board, because this board is about the same thickness as that, just to get a sense of where the head should be, and that's where I ended up, right there. Now your situation is going to be different. It's going to be custom, and in that case everybody's going to be different. So the length of my shower tubes and whatnot is going to be different from yours if you decide to do the same things I'm doing. So here on my work table is all the components. Alright, so you're going to need some 1/2-inch PVC, and from like one piece, 1/8 foot, 10-foot piece, you can cut all these that I cut. See, I got a 90 here for the bottom to transition there, with a nipple there that's going to connect to this piece here. So if you have old garden hose, you're going to need the female end. See, like what I did is I cut off a 12-inch piece, used a clamp with a 90 that here has barb, here has threads, and this is a 1/2-inch threaded female with a slip and thread is what they call that, because on the other side you just slip the PVC on there. 4 clamps for my case. I figured it's going to use like 4 clamps. You're going to need some anchors. I decided to go with these right here. It's called a 40 times T1 or T11. Anyway, they're about 1 inch long, and then the screws about like 1.25 inches. All right. This happened to be an old shower head that I've kept to use. Here's another nipple here. It's a male threaded with a slip, 1/2-inch slip. Another tiny nipple, and here's my 45. Here's the extension piece right there, another 90. The longer piece, my shutoff valve right here, which is going to go right in the middle. And you're going to need some purple primer cleaner or PVC cleaner, and then regular clear PVC cement, and of course drill for putting the screws in the anchors, and channel lock pliers to get those caps off, because after a while those things get on pretty tight. So like I said, this long piece is 37 inches. This one is 12, and the other ones were already pre-cut. Like these, I just kind of measured. This one's about like 2 2¼ inch. That one's about 5.5. That one's like 2 inch. So I'm gonna go ahead and assemble these real quick like, and then I'm gonna start mounting it to the wall. Now when you put on your cleaner, your primer cleaner, give it about 45 seconds to a minute to dry before you apply the clear PVC. Oh, one key point I also wanted to make. See here, I made these marks. These are what they call aligning marks. So that way there, when you come back and you get ready to put the pieces on, you make a mark on both pieces. First, when you dry fit everything, you make your aligning marks on both pieces. So then when you come back with the PVC, you just put it on there and do your quarter turn and line the marks up. And then wait 10-15 seconds and then it should set. So on all the pieces, as you can see, I have my aligning marks. Alright? And, everywhere. And then after, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the PVC the same color as the side of the house anyway, so you won't be seeing those. Alright, so I'll be right back with you guys after I put this together. So I went ahead and assembled everything, as you can see. I already got 3 of the clamps up on the wall. So I'm standing on the ground, and this is looking straight forward. So if I look up, tilt up, and there's the shower head. So even if I stand on the board, there it is right there. And there's my hand, so it'll be perfect. It sits about, it's a good foot above my head. So it'll be plenty good. And like I said, this head angles, turns this way, to the left, up, down. So the last piece I have to connect is this piece right here. I still got to put some cement on it and attach it right there, because then this part is going to go right there. But because the valves are a little thick, as you can see, I ended up with a gap right here. And because this is a short pipe, if I push this with the clamp up against the wall, there's always going to be tension right there. So I don't want this joint to become a problem later. So what I'm going to do is get a little spacer, a wood spacer, put it right down here, screw that into the wall, and then screw my clamp into the wood. That way it'll stay straight, and then it, once it's secure, it'll be nice, and it won't have any tension there. But other than that, let me see if I can do that real quick and show you guys the finished product. Alright, so everything is hooked up. I did mount that spacer like I said I was going to. Found a piece there that matched it, sunk it to the wall, and then came back and put the screws on the clamp. And I did attach my extension piece, but I just noticed something I don't like. Kink right there. So I'm gonna have to get a longer piece of this and go with that, because this here can always come out. I can always unclamp it there, and then this just unthreads back off. So I might even go with, if I can find one, the steel braided ones that go right there. I might even try that. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and open the water and then do a pressure test between here and here, and then obviously I won't be able to pressure test the top because there's nothing there to stop it, so it'll be able to come out. So see, right now it's off. Let's see, turn it on there. Let's see, go ahead and open this. I can hear the water running. Okay, water's on, and basically I'm just looking. Look at there, the kink came out. Well, here in Florida we got about 70 pounds of water pressure, so that's probably what's gonna undo it. But it's fine, and I think over time maybe the sun beating on this may deteriorate this rubber, so I think the steel braided option is still going to be a good idea, where that it's it's rubber inside, but it's reinforced with steel braids, so it'll be fine. All right, so far no leaks here, no leaks here, no leaks there, no leak there, no leak there. So that tells me that my cement dried real good, created a good seal. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, open it up and then get a pressure test. There we go. Whoop. And right there is only, like I said, it's about a quarter. I guess that would be, let me see, full blast. There we go. And these, I believe, is a water saving shower head. So, but that'll work. And then that shower head is adjustable also. You can turn the middle to get like fan or whatnot. I noticed a little drip right here. So what I'll probably do is just put some either Teflon tape there or that not PVC, plumber's putty right here. But it's outside, so I'm not really too worried about that. But, well, I'd say that's a good. And then, like I said, the only thing I can do left now is the base. But obviously, the shower head's not going to be pointing that way. It's going to be pointing straight down. So I'll go ahead and shut it off. Yep, there we go. And then turn off this little guy right here. And then you never leave water in the hose. Even in my regular hose, every time I shut it off, I squeeze the handle to get rid of the residual water, because sun heats up the hose, expands the water, and then the hose gets fat, and then that constant, you know, like blowing up, and not blowing up, but you know what I'm talking about, the constant expansion and coming back down, contraction, over time will make the hose weak, and then you get pinholes and they start splitting, which that's what happened to this hose. The main part of that hose split in two places, because I used to have that hose on my other side of the house hanging on the other side. Like this one, I take it in every so often. I don't really leave it, you know, out there just getting beat on by the sun. But anyway, there you go, guys. How to install an outdoor cold water shower outside of your house. If you are looking to do the same thing, you can leave me your comments below, questions, and I'll answer them as best as I can. Alright, thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Alright, take care. Oh, and I'll do an update once I'll go ahead and make the base. Alright? Okay, take care.